Everyone likes to pet and play with animals, but some animals, such as cattle, horses, and other livestock, are not like Fluffy or Fido. They're not pets. In order to be safe around them, you need to know some special things. We'll take a trip to a farm, petting zoo, and fair to learn about livestock and how to be safe around them. Sounds fun? Well then let's go.
Hey, this isn't a farm.
Well, before we get a closer look at livestock, there are a couple things we should know. Livestock are any farm animals used to make money or in the production of food. The most common livestock are pigs, horses, cattle, and sheep. Usually they are found on a farm, but occasionally you can see livestock at fairs and petting zoos. These animals are not as tame as your dog or cat and can be easily frightened. A scared animal could hurt itself or you. Some livestock are big. I mean really big. A horse or a cow can weigh more than 1,000 pounds. It would take 20 fourth graders to weigh as much as a cow. Even if they don't mean to, something this heavy stepping on you would really hurt. Livestock hear and see the world much differently than you and I do. They have poor vision when compared to humans. They have difficulty seeing how far away things are and don't see color like we do. Even a shadow moving closer can frighten them. Without moving their head, horses can't see directly behind them or underneath their chin. To help understand how a horse sees, put a book underneath your chin. Then have a friend sneak up underneath the book. You can't see them, so if you're standing underneath a horse's chin, they can't see you and you might scare them. Horses also have trouble focusing on objects in front of them that are closer than 4 feet. Cattle, on the other hand, can see practically everywhere except right behind them. So walking or standing behind any farm animal is dangerous. While their vision isn't too great, livestock have better hearing than you or me. Shh, even better than your teacher. In fact, it's so good that loud or high-pitched sounds like screaming can hurt their ears. That's why you should always speak softly when you're close to any animal. Well, are you ready to check out some livestock? Well, then let's go. The safest way to see livestock is behind a fence. This is especially true to animals such as bulls, stallions, rams, and boars. These animals often have bad tempers and can easily hurt you. Any animal with its ears laid back, pawing at the ground, snorting or making unusual noises is telling you to stay away. It's in a bad mood and doesn't want people around it. You should think of an animal's pen as its home. You wouldn't go barging into someone's home, would you?
Oh, look in there! I used to know what one of those was.
I don't think so. I know what that is.
Oh, there's one over there too. Oh, go up there and see that. Oh yeah, we gotta get over here. Oh, let's have a picture. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look down there. Oh wow, that's really something. Big as that.
Most animals have strong territorial instincts. That means they will try to defend their home or pen. Never enter without the owner's permission and an adult watching.
Hi, can I pet your horse?
Sure.
And always ask an adult before petting or feeding an animal. I know, but the adult owners know if their animals want to be petted or fed. Besides, if you're in the emergency, an adult can help you out. To keep from spooking or scaring the animals, be on your best behavior.
That means no horseplay.
Walk, don't run, and speak in a quiet voice. If you're around a big animal like a horse or cow, make sure it's controlled by an adult. Stay where you can see the animal's eyes. That way you know it can see you. And remember, never walk or stand at the rear of an animal. Since they have difficulty seeing behind them, they will use their powerful hind legs as protection. Like a bucking bronco at a rodeo, they will kick to defend themselves. At some places, like this children's zoo, you can actually pet livestock. These animals are usually smaller and tamer than livestock you see on a farm, but they can still hurt you if you're not careful. Some animals may move or run away if you get too close. Don't chase them. They're probably scared of people. An animal that is scared might try to run through you to get away. Avoid getting between two animals, an animal and a fence or building, or even sticking your hand through a fence to pet or feed an animal. You could accidentally get squashed. Always wear shoes that completely cover your feet for your protection. When approaching an animal, walk up to the shoulder and speak softly so that it will know you are there. Always keep an eye on the animal, just in case it tries to run or buck.
Aww.
Baby animals are so adorable, but angry mommies aren't. Animal mothers protect their babies the way your mother protects you. So even if they are cute, leave them alone when their moms are close by. And if you see an animal lying down and looking sick, leave them alone too. That animal is probably not well. Sick animals are usually in a bad mood and might bite if you try to pet it. People can even catch diseases from animals, like rabies and ringworm. If you are allowed to feed the animals, feed them only animal food the owner gives you. Livestock should only eat from an appropriate container, not on the ground or from your hand. Ooh! If you see anything on the ground like, well, you know, manure, just leave it alone. And watch where you step, too. Can I wash this off? Always after petting or touching any animal, wash your hands. This will help keep you from getting sick in case the animal is carrying any diseases. If you do get bit or injured by an animal, tell an adult immediately. You might need medical attention. So remember, when you're around livestock, you should always be on your best behavior, ask the owner before petting, feeding, or even getting into a pen with an animal, make sure an adult is watching, stay where an animal can see you, approach at the shoulder and speak softly, don't play with baby animals when their moms are around, feed animals from an appropriate container, and always wash your hands after petting. Farms, zoos, and fairs are an interesting way to learn about animals, but play it safe by remembering these safety tips. Be on your best behavior. Ask the owner before petting, feeding, or even getting into a pen with an animal. Make sure an adult is watching. Stay where the animal can see you. Approach at the shoulder and speak softly. Don't play with baby animals when their moms are around. Feed animals from an appropriate container, and always wash your hands after petting.